Good day, everyone. We are the Group 4 and we will be presenting our assigned guru, Philip B. Crosby. So, Philip Crosby was born on June 18, 1926 in Wheeling, West Virginia. He is one of the founding fathers of total quality management. He is also a noted quality professional, a consultant, an author with one of his renowned books entitled Quality is Free, and an educator. Now, let's talk about his life. So in 1946, he entered the Ohio College of Podiatric Medicine in Cleveland. However, he soon realized that medicine was not his field. In 1952, he went to work for the Crosby Corporation as a junior electronic test technician. This is where his early concepts concerning quality began to form. In 1979, he founded Philip Crosby Associates Inc., and over the next 10 years, it grew into a publicly traded corporation with 300 employees around the world and $80 million in revenue. The Philip Crosby Associates taught management how to establish a preventive culture to get things done right the first time. Hundreds of corporations worldwide came to Philip Crosby Associates to understand quality management. In 1991, he retired from Philip Crosby Associates and founded Career 4 Inc., a company that provided lectures and seminars aimed at helping current and prospective executives grow. And on August 18, 2001, his life ended in Winter Park, Florida, at the age of 75. Crosby's philosophies and practices significantly impacted the quality revolution, promoting the idea that quality management is a proactive approach rather than reactive.
Philip Crosby's major contributions to the quality revolution. First is the zero-defect concept, where it emphasizes doing things right the first time to eliminate errors and defects in processes. It is based on the belief that defects are the result of poorly designed processes rather than workers' mistakes. And with that, quality is according to the requirements and defects are preventable and not inevitable. Second, he contributed to the 4 absolutes of quality management, which encompasses quality's conformance to requirements, the system of quality's prevention, the performance standard is zero defects, and quality is measured by the cost of non-conformance. This is under his book named Quality is Free, which was published in 1979. It argued that investing in quality improvements saves money in the long run because the costs of poor quality are far higher than the cost of preventing defects. He also developed the Quality Education System, or the QES, a training program that teaches organizations how to implement his quality principles, and Philip Crosby Associates Incorporated, a consultancy that helps businesses adopt his methods. He has a great influence as well on Total Quality Management, or the TQM, which contributes practical methodologies for achieving organizational excellence.
Here are a few quality practices impacted by Crosby's work. The concept of zero defects. Crosby introduced the concept of zero defects, which emphasizes that the goal of any organization should be to produce products and services without defects. This philosophy encourages organizations to focus on preventing defects rather than merely detecting and correcting them after they occur. The Quality Management Maturity Grid. Crosby developed a framework for assessing an organization's quality management maturity. This grid helps organizations evaluate their current quality practices and identify areas for improvement by understanding their maturity level. Organizations can implement targeted strategies to enhance their quality management systems. The concept of cost of quality. Crosby emphasized the importance of understanding the cost of quality, which refers to the total cost associated with ensuring good quality, including prevention costs, appraisal costs, and failure costs. He argued that investing in prevention is far less expensive than dealing with failures. This perspective encourages organizations to allocate resources effectively to improve quality and reduce overall costs.
Here are the quality quotes that the guru said or what Crosby said in his books. The first one is quality is conformance to requirements, nothing more, nothing less. It means, when you say conformance, it means that compliance. Comply to standards, regulations, policies, rules, and the laws. It means that quality must meet its standards and expectations. And for the next one, it states quality has to be cost, not control. It means that quality must have a process and a system into it, or else the outcome might be worse. And for the next quote, it says quality is free. Quality is free because you could put any ideas, your skills, the creativity into any product or service that you want to create. For the next one, the next quote states that when you're out of quality, you're out of business. It means that the number one standard for a customer is quality, and without this could drag the potential customers and the business down to the hole. And for the next one is, if we deliver on time but the product has defects, we have not delivered on time. It means that the quality of the product must be compromised, meaning it must be agreed upon with the business and the client, and it must have a highlight that the insurmountable nature of time and quality. And for the last one, it states that quality is the result of a carefully constructed cultural environment, meaning we must create an environment where everybody is comfortable with the workers and with the customers.
What I can say about Philip Crosby is that he is truly amazing. He is not controlled by the idea that nobody is perfect. Even if this were true, he still strived to be perfect. I like his idea that prevention is more effective than inspecting the defects after they have occurred. With all of his quotes, the one I like the most and I believe is very accurate is, when you're out of quality, you're out of business. With this quote, he emphasizes how quality is very important in a business.
So one thing I learned from Crosby's philosophy is that quality is not a one-time project, but it's a continuous journey. By following Crosby's contributions to quality, businesses can build a culture of ongoing learning and enhancement. With his zero defects philosophy, it teaches us that striving for perfection leads to continuous improvement and higher quality standards. Preventing defects from the beginning is more cost-effective rather than fixing mistakes later.
For my takeaway on Philip Crosby's philosophy is that I have learned a lot on his theories and principles, and I loved how he emphasized that leaders must be responsible for the quality of the business and creating a culture for the zero defects norm. And my biggest takeaway would be the 5 requirements for a total quality management, which is integrity, system, communication, policies, and operations, which is a medicine to prevent this poor quality. And it's what I agreed on, that these 5 requirements is a basis to start a business, beginning of a new product, and especially those new beginner companies. So that is my biggest takeaway on Phil Crosby's philosophy.
What I've learned from Crosby's work is that preventing defects is better than fixing them, and investing in quality early saves more in the long run.
Philip B. Crosby was a key figure in the quality revolution, emphasizing that quality is about conformance to requirements and should be achieved through prevention rather than inspection. His zero defects concept challenged organizations to strive for perfection by eliminating errors at the source. He introduced the 4 absolutes of quality management, highlighting that quality is measured by the cost of non-conformance. His book, Quality is Free, reinforced the idea that investing in quality improvement saves money in the long run. Through his consultancy and training programs, Crosby influenced total quality management, providing practical frameworks like the quality management maturity grid and promoting a cultural shift toward continuous improvement. His teachings stress that quality is not just a process, but a mindset essential for business success.